हेलो 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 हेलो, आवाज ठीक है? आवाज आ रही ठीक से? आ जाइए सर, आगे आ जाइए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। दोस्तों नमस्कार, मैं जीजेईपीसी की तरफ से हमारे जो आज के मुख्य स्पीकर हैं, जो कि हमारे बीच में पधारे हैं, मैं एसएस संपत जी का जीजेईपीसी की तरफ से हार्दिक स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन करता हूं। एसएस संपत जी जो है हेड एफिनिटी हैं, एसोसिएशन अलग एश्योरेंस प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी जो है उसको हेड करते हैं इंडिया में। तो मित्रों, मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि जीजेईपीसी का जो इनिशिएटिव है, जीजेईपीसी के मेंबर्स या नॉन मेंबर्स जो किसी भी तरह से ज्वेलरी इंडस्ट्री से एसोसिएटेड हैं, उन्हें किस तरह से उनके कारीगरों को, उनके कर्मचारियों को, उनके अंडर में काम करने वाले लोगों को हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस की सुविधा उपलब्ध करवाई जाए। इसके अतिरिक्त आपके यहाँ जो कारीगर काम करते हैं, उन कारीगरों के लिए, भले ही आप काउंसिल से जुड़े हों या ना जुड़े हों, आप किसी भी संस्थान से जुड़े हों, ऐसे सभी कारीगर जो जेम एंड ज्वेलरी सेक्टर्स में काम करते हैं, उनके लिए जीजेईपीसी परिचय कार्ड बना रही है। परिचय कार्ड एक बड़ा ही इंपॉर्टेंट इनिशिएटिव है जो उनकी सोशल सिक्योरिटी को अश्योर करता है, प्लस ट्रैवलिंग या किसी अन्य ऐसे दौरान जब वो कहीं जा रहे होते हैं और तमाम गवर्नमेंट की एजेंसियों से उनको चैलेंजेस फेस करने पड़ते हैं, उनको अपनी आइडेंटिटी स्टैब्लिश करने के लिए कुछ एविडेंस की जरूरत पड़ती है, उस वक्त परिचय कार्ड बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले कर रहा है। जिनके पास भी परिचय कार्ड होता है, हम परिचय कार्ड उन लोगों के लिए देते हैं जो जीजेईपीसी से सीधे नहीं जुड़े हुए हैं और जिनका हमारे से कोई भी कांटेक्ट नहीं है, लेकिन हमारी इंडस्ट्री के लिए वो कारीगर काम कर रहे हैं। उनको परिचय कार्ड के साथ साथ, जो कि एक सिक्योरिटी कार्ड है और उसमें वेरिफिकेशंस के तमाम 2 SMS गेटवे की फैसिलिटी है, जिसके अंतर्गत कहीं भी पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट या कोई डिपार्टमेंट अगर उनके वेरिफिकेशन करना चाहे तो उसमें एक यूनिक आइडेंटिटी नंबर दिया गया है, जिसका उपयोग करके पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट जैसे ही उसका वेरिफिकेशन करता है, विद इन ए फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकेंड उसके पास में पूरी डिटेल्स उस कारीगर के बारे में आ जाती है। इसके अलावा जिस एसोसिएशन या जिस कंपनी से व्यक्ति जुड़ा हुआ है, उसके पास भी साइमल्टेनियसली एक मैसेज जाता है, जिससे कोई भी विकट परिस्थितियों में 2 SMS गेटवे की फैसिलिटीज के द्वारा एक प्रॉपर कम्युनिकेशन पास हो जाता है, जिससे किसी तरह की हेल्प की अगर जरूरत है, जो व्यक्ति आपका कहीं फंसा हुआ है, तो उसको हेल्प पहुंचाई जा सकती है। ऐसे सभी परिचय कार्ड होल्डर को जीजेईपीसी 3 साल तक मुफ्त में इंश्योरेंस कवरेज देती है। तो ये जीजेईपीसी का अपना इनिशिएटिव है। इसके बारे में यश जी जो हमारे बीच में हैं वो पूरा डिटेल्स में बताएंगे। इसके अलावा स्वास्थ्य रत्ना जीजेईपीसी की एक ऐसी इनिशिएटिव जो कई वर्षों 5-7 साल पहले स्टार्ट की गई थी, जिसमें लगभग 6.25 लाख से अधिक लोग जुड़े हुए हैं और वो जीजेईपीसी की जो मेंबर फर्म्स हैं, जो मेंबर कंपनियां हैं, उनके लिए है, जिसमें जीजेईपीसी उनके प्रीमियम में जो भी उनको प्रीमियम देना होता है कंपनी को, उसे 25% तक सब्सिडी देती है। तो इस पे विस्तार से जानकारी देने के लिए आज के हमारे जो मुख्य वक्ता हैं, और जैसा मैंने आपको बताया उनका परिचय संक्षिप्त में, तो अब मैं यश जी से निवेदन करूंगा कि सर आप यहाँ पे आए और आगे के कार्यक्रम के लिए कृपया आप आगे बढ़ाएं। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you, Pandeyji. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming over. And as Pandeyji just mentioned, it is a great initiative which GJPC has taken in collaboration with us, Gallagher Insurance Brokers. For last 8 years, it's a very first of the kind initiative in any of the associations pan India. And it has a great backing of the support of GJPC, the various members and various insurance companies have partnered with it. A brief about what this product is and what this scheme is all about for your clarity. As you know, GJPC has been established in 1966. Okay, it is almost like 50 years plus, which is into the existence, and it has been a pioneer into your own sector, where they have done various initiatives for the benefit of the members. While we talk about it, more than 10,000 members, many of you are here today who are a part of this GJPC and have been involved into making this scheme realistically possible. As you see, and as Pandeyji mentioned, GJPC through the GJNRF schemes helps to fund the insurance amount also to some extent. So there's a CSR fund which corporates pay. We will see that in the further slides, and you will get a clarity on it as to what the model is and how corporates have been funding through CSR, and the insurance benefit is being extended to the masses and the people who actually deserve this into your sector. The vision is to cover more than 5 lakh plus employees, families and workers. And while you go ahead, you will see in the slides a phenomenal success which has happened in last 7 to 8 years, where we have covered some huge numbers of artisans, huge number of employees, their families, their parents, their in-laws. Okay, various combinations are there. And I think the 5 lakh vision does not seems to be very far. And maybe with support of all of you, we will see in the coming year, maybe, or next 15, 16 months, we may clock this number also. As Pandeyji just gave a brief about to you about the scheme, as the name reflects, is Swasthya Ratna, right? Okay, Swasthya is all about health and how you, the members, demonstrate that health, that care for your employees, for your workers is one step further to extend them the benefits that they belong to this trade. You are caring for them, you are extending the protection to them. So this scheme was launched way back in 2015, almost 8 years, and 9th year is ongoing technically. Okay, the scheme is known by Swasthya Ratna. It's approved comprehensive medical scheme between the GJPC with Gallagher along with leading insurance companies who have been servicing this from public sector and private sector. The council has created the scheme with various multiple options for the betterment of you and your employees. There are options, as I mentioned to you, where it covers employees only, the employees and the spouse and their children, employees, spouse, children and their parents also. And there is an option also to cover the in-laws. Okay, so if lady employee wants to cover her father, mother, after she is married, she can still cover that if that option is available. The council is contributing to the scheme by sharing a particular premium amount from the overall kitty and extending its support and demonstrating that yes, we are there for the members. The Parichay Card is all about the beauty of this product, that is a Swasthya kosh, okay, and Swasthya Ratna. So these are two schemes. Swasthya kosh is for contractual workers, artisans who are part of this trade, and Swasthya Ratna is for the employees who are permanently working with the various corporates. Swasthya Ratna, you would have seen this, multiple communications go to the various corporate who are the members of GJPC about this scheme. And the scheme is, the whole objective is, it is to provide the access to quality healthcare. More than 7,000 plus network hospitals in India are available for cashless. So people don't have to pay money from their pocket. Only if they go to some hospitals where cashless is not available or it's an emergency, then only employees have been paying the money. Otherwise, it's a pure cashless product. Very, very affordable premium rates. Okay, today, an individual cannot have a medical policy without medical checkup at the age of 70, 80 for their father, mother, or even after at 60 with any pre-existing disease. The product's salient features, once you will see ahead, you will all realize why this product is so beautifully available today, because it is designed by GJPC for the betterment of its members. Otherwise, such standalone retail policies you don't get in the insurance circle in India. You go to any insurance company, they will not offer you this coverage in any individual capacity. So just few salient features. Basically, two plans is what we run through, okay, not to create too much of confusion. First plan covers self, spouse, and two children of the employees. In that also, we have an option to cover dependent parents and in-laws. Other plan covers again self, spouse, and two children with parents or parents-in-law up to 80 years. Okay, today, and that too without any medical checkup. It's like you just declare the data that so and so is a family member, so and so is a dependent of the employee, and the day policy starts, the coverage starts technically from that day. In generally, there are various plans available: 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh, and so on. And even if there is a more requirement, it can be customized for GJPC members. It's a cashless facility, which I mentioned to you earlier. One very important thing which you should know is in all Mediclaim policies in India, when you go retail, you buy individually, you have exclusions for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years for Mediclaim. Okay, so there are various illnesses which are not covered. This policy has nothing like that as an exclusion. It is covering everything from day one. Okay, so if I'm having a heart ailment, I'm having a cataract issue from before, and I'm getting covered by my employer, tomorrow I go for a cataract treatment, my claim will be paid. Okay, it is not that I have to wait for 2 years or 3 years. If there's any pre-existing to my father, like a knee replacement to be done in, and tomorrow my father has to be treated, individually he will not get only the Mediclaim, first and foremost. But if my employer of GJPC has covered my father also in the group Mediclaim, and there's a knee replacement to be done, if it is covered in the policy, it will be paid without any questions. Plus, the most beautiful part of this product is pre-existing diseases are covered from day one. No policy per se in India, which is in individual capacity, covers pre-existing from day one. So today, any of your employee has some known illnesses, unknown illnesses, and suddenly also they develop, or dependents have some any known illnesses, and they have to go and lodge a claim. This policy is something like a bearer check. Just declare the name, number, age, and the sum insured, and the person is covered. No question asked. No forms to be filled in by each of the employee. No health declarations to be done in. No call to be done to any employee or their family members. How good is your health? When you went for a checkup? Nothing. This policy is a straight away play and plug in once you declare the data. That's the beauty of this product. 30 days pre-hospitalization is covered. After discharge, another 60 days for that same illness. If you have to get any treatment done, those costs are also covered. Your room rents are different, available right from 1% for normal of the overall sum insured. So if somebody is taking a 5 lakh, 5,000 rupees per day for the room rent is payable for a normal. And for ICU, it is 4%. That is up to 20,000. And I think 20,000 is too good a sum insured for any ICU in any top hospitals in this country. Maternity is covered 30,000 for normal, and cesarean is covered for 40,000. There is no waiting period if you see for 9 months applicable. Your baby is covered from day one for any employees, newborn babies. And to control the claim ratio, and so that policy premium does not go up significantly, for any parental claims, parents' claims, 10% of the eligible claim amount is to be borne by the employee for the parent. So if my parent has a 1 lakh rupees claim, my company will not pay me 1 lakh as per policy terms condition. They will pay me for a mathematic purpose 90,000. 10,000 employee has to bear on his own for the only parent's claim, right? Otherwise, the policy's rates will continue to go, and this is a mass scheme for the association as a whole. So insurance companies look to the portfolio as a whole. They just don't look to individually that one company is not claiming, so I will give him a very good rate. Another company is claiming very high, so still I'll give him a very low rate. They have to balance it out. Your cataract is capped to 30,000 in plan A and 21,000 in plan B. Your all daycare procedures, which are modern day treatments, are also covered from day one. And your claim intimation is to be given within 7 days from your intimation period to the hospital. Nobody expects that you get admitted today, so today only go and intimate. This is a Parichay card, one which we are very much proud of at Gallagher to work very closely with GJPC. Thanks to Pandeji, Abizar and the entire team. So GJPC has launched this Parichay card, as the name reflects. It's your identity. Parichay is the identity. And mainly your artisans, your karigars who are there in India, they are generally falling as a victim to various law enforcement agencies where they question them on their identity, that how you are carrying the gold and all. So GJPC actually thought of this to give those karigars some identity. Okay. So there's a proper, as Pandeji mentioned, there's a proper SMS two-way verification done. You have their photographs also being put in. It's a valid proof of identity and it's valid for almost 10 years. Okay. And whenever somebody goes and he flashes this, he says, yes, I belong to the trade. It's not that he does not show that he does not belong to the trade. It's launched all over India. And there's a CSR fund which corporates from your industry itself pay to GJNRF, and from GJNRF's kitty, the money goes to insurance company to extend a subsidized health insurance benefit to all Parichay card holders. It's a social security card or an identity proof. It's a two-way SMS verification, subsidized health insurance premium for the Parichay card holder. There are various skill upgrade opportunities with the karigars and artisans get once they are a Parichay card holders. They get support from banks and financial services to get some benefits done from them if they are having Parichay card. And various benefits of state and central government also eventually which get accepted come under the purview of Parichay card. It's digital, no paperwork. Association has to just declare the data, or the corporates have to declare the data that following are the artisans or the karigars. Pan India, it is available. Skill mapping is done. As I mentioned earlier, it's a 10-year validity. Any GJPC member can apply for that, but only for non-permanent employees. Parichay card is for contractual workers, artisans, karigars, one who are not on your roll. They get a free 25,000 rupees sum insured benefit for Mediclaim. The free health insurance benefit is due the CSR initiative, and it is subject to availability of the funds with GJNRF. Does not mean that today you will declare 1 lakh ka data of karigar, so all will be covered tomorrow. So if there's a CSR fund which corporates are paying, if one association has declared that data and if that fund is getting utilized, once then the funds get topped up, then the new set of artisans or workers will get the benefit. Okay. It is subject to the availability of the funds. We'll go ahead. You'll see some phenomenal success which has happened in Parichay card in last few months. This is a Swasthya kosh fund which we are talking about. The benefit of this fund goes to all Parichay card holders. Only Parichay card holders are allowed to get the benefit of the insurance from this, not any contract corporate employees. It's a subsidized premium. Premium is paid from the CSR fund. Anyone from the trade can donate to the GJNRF for the healthcare. The donation goes towards paying of the premium of the policy, and the funds will secure eventually the lives of the family. The very, very important number for last 8 years, broadly, 8.25 lakhs lives have been covered under Swasthya Ratna. 2,28,000 families have been insured. 1,100 plus corporates have enrolled into these schemes from GJPC. So still we are a long way to reach to all. So all many associations, all many corporates who have not yet enrolled, please extend your support and join this scheme. And the premium of almost 115 crores has been collectively paid by the GJPC corporates in last so many years. The Parichay card, which is just recently launched in last few months, 66,000 people have been issued the Parichay card with the support of GJPC. 77 associates and associations and corporates have enrolled. So far, 77. It's a phenomenal number. And it's not easy, trust me, to have the artisans, to have the associations come forward, make them part of this. It involves a lot of manual work, People have to go, people have to collect the data, travel to the nooks and corners of this country, and only because of GJPC support could we make this possible. 60,800 almost lives have been given insurance benefit out of 66,000 almost people. And almost 5.15 crores premium is also paid from CSR fund of GJNRF. It's a huge number in last few months which has been collected and paid. And with response, what we are seeing, more and more corporates are willing to come forward and contribute for this. The whole objective, quickly I'm highlighting it to you, is that the idea is to bring about a positive and change and to touch the lives of every worker. Goal is social welfare and well-being of the artisans, access to them for quality healthcare whenever actually they need it. They are the ones who deserve the most, right? Ensure they work in a safe and healthy environment. Eventually their output goes up when you say that we care for you. And even if they have to get hospitalized, there's some insurance which protects them rather than not protecting them, and artisan or the corporate eventually funding from their own pocket. You would have seen in many of your scenarios where there is no insurance benefit. The employee comes to the HR or to the owner of the company and says, "मैं बीमार हूँ, मेरी घरवाली बीमार है, मेरे पिताजी बीमार है, आप हमें लोन के लिए पैसे दे दो." And on an emotional side, people of this trade, generally, we have seen is just they pick out their cash and or check and just transfer it to the employee. Insurance is very much available. Please avail that benefit rather than lending it on a personal side. Pandemic saw some great response from the entire GJPC community, where so many people extended insurance benefits, and we saw the need of the insurance just going up and up. The best way to show that you are caring for them and you are respecting them. So this is a bit about the scheme of Swasthya Ratna, Swasthya Kosh. We'll be more than happy that many of you association and the members who have not yet enrolled your employees can come forward, can be a part of this scheme, whether through a CSR route and cover the artisans and karigars, or whether extending an insurance benefit under the umbrella of GJPC, where coverage, price and all is extremely competitive, and you can extend it to your employees and their family members, or including the parents or excluding the parents. For choice would be yours. Thank you.
आपके कोई प्रश्न हो, कोई और भी जानकारी आप जानना चाहते हो तो आप यहाँ पूछ सकते हैं सर से.
Yeah. One.
Are there any qualification requirements that you need certain number of employees to be employed under the scheme, or you need to have certain size of the company to sort
No,
of?
generally we ask that all the employees have to be covered. Otherwise, what happens is
No, I'm
corporate.
talking about what a particular company size you require to sort of
No.
enroll. No,
That's okay.
okay. You just need to be the member of JJ.
You need to be a member, and generally what we have seen 100+ people to as such are coming in. So insurance companies generally require 100 people and above, but some private companies are even looking for a lower number. So if you have a requirement specifically for a lower number of employees and dependents,
Yeah.
you reach out to us, we'll get that covered for you.
Thank you.
कोई और भी क्वेश्चंस हैं किसी के? ओके एस जी, मुझे लगता है क्वेश्चंस नहीं है. तो आप सभी का जीजेपीसी की तरफ से इस लास्ट सेमिनार में, जो कि जीजेपीसी ने इस पूरे 5 दिन के दौरान आपके नॉलेज को अपग्रेड करने के लिए, प्लस आईएजेएस का जो एक मिशन है उससे आपको अलाइन करने के लिए लगातार हमने प्रयास किया, यहाँ और जियो दोनों जगह पे. आप सब लोग यहाँ पे आए, हम आप सबके आभारी हैं. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you.